Hi there, my name is Cheryl, and in this video I want to teach you how to make a simple stamp brush using Procreate, the Procreate app. You might ask, why a stamp brush? What is a stamp brush? It's an image that you can use over and over again by creating it in the library with the brushes. So let me hop right to it and show you how to do it. And I think you're gonna enjoy making them if you never have before. So open any square canvas. This one happens to be 12 by 12. But if you don't know how to start a canvas, go out to your gallery, press the plus button in the upper right-hand corner. I have 12 by 12 already set, but if you don't have it, you can use this other plus button and change it to inches, 12 for the width, and 12 for the height. It'll be 300 DPI. I think that's by default, and that's the best setting to get a high quality brush. You'll see that that gives you 47 layers. Not to worry, because that's plenty for what we're going to do. The color profile is sRGB. So press create, and there's your new 12 by 12 inch square. You'll go into the layers panel. The color background by default will be white, and that's what you want. You want to go up to the little circle in the right-hand corner. You look for the classic mode, or you look for disc. In the classic mode, I like to drag that little circle all the way down to the lower left-hand corner to get pure black. Just for interest's sake, pure white is up here in this corner, if you didn't know that. So pure black here, press anywhere to come out. We're gonna make sure we're on our new layer. We're gonna draw a simple leaf shape. We're gonna look for the monoline brush in the calligraphy section of the Procreate brushes. We're gonna click on the monoline brush, and that's what we're gonna use. Click anywhere to come out, and it's a simple, very easy brush to use. Okay, so I'm gonna set mine somewhere in the middle here. I don't want it too thick, or maybe here, about here. This is thick enough. Let's see, a little bit more. Okay, so I'm gonna draw a simple sort of arched line. If I hold it down, it will snap to a perfect sort of curved line. And I like that. And then for the other half, I'm gonna do half of a heart here. I'm gonna go back to the top, and I'm gonna draw the other half here. And that's pretty much it for what we're gonna start out with. You can draw any kind of leaf that you want, but this is just pretty simple, basic. I'm gonna keep it pretty much in the middle of the canvas, making sure that it's pretty much in the middle. It's not absolutely perfect, but that way when the stamp is made, it's gonna repeat in a sort of orderly way. So we'll press that. We're gonna copy this by 3-finger swiping down, press copy all. And then we're gonna come out here. We're gonna press the brush here to create a new brush, and the brush library. We're gonna draw all the way down until that little blue plus sign pops up. Press that, and now you see you have an untitled set of brushes. And we can label it, we can rename it. We can call this leaf set, just for simple, whatever you want to call it. My leaves, my whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. And then we're going to go back over here to this upper right-hand corner and press on this plus button, and so a default brush, a blank brush will pop up, and we're going to use that to make our stamp. So we're going to press on that, and as you recall, we did the 3-finger swipe down, and that copied it, And then we're going to come over to the shape section. We're going to go to edit, import, and paste. And that's the drawing that we made. But in Procreate, the reverse has to be true. The background needs to be black and the image needs to be white. All you need to do to fix that is to 2-finger swipe and it's all set for you. Press done. And this is what it looks like now. Doesn't look like much of a stamp. We'll go all the way up to the stroke panel and press that all the way out to maximum so that they're all pressed out, spaced out. We're going to then go all the way down to the Apple Pencil, turn the opacity down to none, and go to Properties, press Use Stamp Preview, and make the size maximum. There you go. Let's clear that. On the drawing pad, press clear, and there you go. Done. Press done. When you go out to the brush preview, it looks like this is gigantic and huge, and you can't really tell what it looks like. So go back in, and we're going to just take the preview size here down to maybe, I don't know, 10, 11, 12%. That looks better. I can tell what it is. It just says untitled brush here. If you want to name that brush, go to about this brush and you call it leaf. I'll call this one leaf 1, leaf 1. And then you can add your name here. You could put a signature here. If you had a logo of some sort, you can press on that image there and stick a picture in, your logo or a picture of yourself if you wanted. Okay, so this is done. This one is done. And we have it here. So let's test it out. We'll create a new layer. We'll shut that one off. Let's pick a color, maybe an orange leaf for fall. And then there you go. We have your leaf here. It works beautifully, and you can also increase the size a little bit. So it looks like it's about the same size as what we drew. Okay, I'm going to clear that layer, but I have this original layer. Let's make one more brush, and we'll use this brush for the next brush. We're going to slide to the left and press duplicate. We'll shut that one off. On the bottom one, the first one. We'll go on to this duplicated layer, go back up to the circle, go all the way down to black, drag and drop the circle into the shape and fill it with black. And then you have another leaf, you have a solid leaf. And let's remember to do the same thing, 3-finger swipe down, copy all. We're going to go back out to the library. Leaf 1, we're going to copy this to make the new brush. We're going to go to duplicate that. We'll go into this brush. Same steps, go to the shape library, edit, import, paste. And you'll notice that this time you don't have to change the background because it remembered the settings from the last time. Press done. And there's our stamp brush. It's going to remember all the same settings from the last brush, so you shouldn't have to change anything. And in fact, the only thing that you would want to change maybe is the title. About this brush, we can call this leaf, leaf 2 or leaf 2. You could describe it more like leaf 2 solid. So you know that it's a solid brush. Done. And then now you have 2. So, oh, let's fix that. That doesn't look. We'll just call it leaf solid or leaf 2. Okay, done. All right, let's test this out a little bit. Let's see, we're going to go on to our layers. We'll shut off that brush. We'll create a new layer. Let's pick a color. We can use, this time we'll use the red. Let's start with the solid one, find out how that drives. That's lovely. And then we can go back into our brush library. We can use this one, the lined one, and maybe add something over it like that. One thing I didn't do that I could do, which would make this better, is to go onto a new layer and then stamp that other one onto the new layer. And then I get to play with moving it around, and then figuring out how to use the two in combination, or I could use them one at a time. Okay, so that's the skinny on that process of making a stamp brush. This process will work with anything. And you can use these brushes over and over again. You know, if you're making some sort of art project or making a pattern of some sort, you can use the stamps, and they're really fun and easy to use. Hope this helped you, and leave any comments or any questions you have. Love to hear from you. Thanks.